All right, thank you so much. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am MegaRetroMan. I am going to be running Ninja Warriors. And here with me for commentary is my good friend Ducks in Disguise.
Hey everybody, thanks for having me, Mega. I'm excited for this. This is a game that I used to play a lot as a kid. I really enjoy it, and it's always fun watching you just destroy this thing. Let's go.
Yeah, so today we're gonna be running with Ninja on normal mode.
Yeah.
Which I currently have the world record for. I basically have the record for every category, both difficulties, each character. So I'm not expecting a world record run here, but I'm hoping for under 30 minutes. So, all right.
Which is an impressive feat. There's a lot to get through here.
Yeah. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get going.
So let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
So
right.
Mega's gonna be, as he said, he's running Ninja, which is the larger character, the most power of the bunch, I believe. You're gonna see a lot of dashes and a lot of dashing kicks for crowd control.
Yeah. Okay, let's get this thing going. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go. So off from the character select screen, we're going to be jumping right into the first level. A lot of low level enemies. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of dashing and dash kicks here just to clear people out of the way and get that progress going.
Yeah. So we're going to call these guys grunts because, well, they're the lowest of the low. And, yeah, so just gonna...
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of forward throws to keep forward momentum, shoulder tackles, kicks, and then you'll see arm cannons here and there, and a lot of atomic drops.
Yeah, that's going to get important a little bit later on to some more damage-heavy enemies. These dashes and things like that, it's good for intro damage, kind of starting to fight off, but after that, yeah, we're gonna have to do some throws and things like that to get the damage moving.
Yeah. So the atomic drop is the strongest throw that Ninja has. The basically down throw for Ninja and Kunoichi. Oh, that's a shame. So these mortars, I did not want to do that. So these two mortars here have the same spots that they land on. Otherwise, it's pretty much a random spot of where they're gonna land, especially on stage 4 and 7. So we're gonna
there's a little RNG in this one, which is kind of different from a lot of beat 'em ups of the area or of the era. It was kind of easy to predict, like, okay, this wave's gonna come out from this side of the screen, whatever. Ninja Warriors, there are a couple placements that are, as Mega noted, a little randomized.
I'm sorry, there was an alert that went off. That was my bad. Unfortunately, I cannot fix that at the moment.
No worries, no worries. We're already into the first boss battle, making great progress here. So right off the bat, we are at, this guy's just called Big Soldier, and I'm guessing he got that name from his appearance.
Yeah. So we're gonna be seeing a few of those.
Yeah, later on, this guy becomes someone that's more of like a sub-boss kind of thing.
Like, yeah, kind of mid-boss-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
We're
so
gonna punch, bomb, then give this guy a kick off screen, and we're gonna progress.
Yeah. If some of you unfamiliar with the game are looking at this and thinking maybe you've seen a game like this, maybe Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo, it is very similar. The
Yes.
Power Rangers beat 'em up on the SNES. In this game, they were made by and published by the same people, I believe. So there is a lot
Correct.
of similarity there. That's another game that I really enjoyed. It's a solid beat 'em up. But the original property here, this has got to be my favorite on the SNES from that style of beat 'em ups.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we want to atomic drop the robot, then pick up the canister to throw that canister at him, and then when he gets up, you throw the canister again to make the explosions. So we'll kind of do the same thing here on this spot. So I'm gonna use a bomb here, and then a canister, and then creates another bomb. And they do about the same damage.
Yeah, I noticed that you are doing a lot of, like, with groups like this, yeah, that throw to kind of get some early damage on the groups like that. I imagine that saves a little time. It does... in this game, you can use enemies as projectiles. So,
oh, yeah.
When you're ninja. That is kind of nice.
And notice how I'm walking the grunts into the fans. I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah. Oh, this fan blade section. This one drove me crazy as a kid because the space you have to be safe in between these things is pretty narrow, especially when you're a larger character like Ninja.
Yeah. So here we have Chainsaw Bull, or Chainsaw Shogun. We're just going to do punch, punch, atomic drop, and end it with a bomb.
Yeah, the guy walked face first into propeller.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. You can pick up the enemies and just walk them right in.
You can pick up enemies and just walk them into the propellers, or the enemies will just walk right into it themselves. It's like, oh, we don't care.
So what's the strat with this guy? He's got, like, good reach with that chainsaw, so it looks like you're just kind of staying in close as you can for the whole thing.
Yeah, so you have a little bit. I didn't. Sorry. You have a little bit of frames to actually get a punch in when he stands back up, because atomic drops, they're gonna be facing the other direction. So you have that little bit of time for when he turns around to punch him again. Okay. And then get that little combo going.
Yeah, well executed there. Moved through that boss battle really quick. Yeah. Already into the third stage now, where we're going to be fighting Lizard Man in a little bit.
Punch. Perfect. Okay. So there's gonna be a lot of off-screen attacking as well. So if it looks like I'm just punching into the air, I'm really punching at people.
Yeah, it's another effective crowd control method. If you let too many get on screen, it's really easy to get ganged up on in this one, and then you're in trouble. You're surrounded, because the enemies don't wait for each other to attack.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I have to use that. I have to use it. But, yeah, there's usually only 4 enemies on the screen at a time.
Yeah, so the more you can keep off-screen with these off-screen kicks and punches and things like that, the better.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Going to be clearing some more small, lower-level enemy waves here. A lot of projectiles, dashes. But I think we'll be running up on the boss here pretty quickly.
3 atomic drops and that guy didn't die. I'm kind of surprised. Wow.
Yeah, it's feeling a little extra tough today, I guess.
Right? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I want to try and keep this guy from climbing the monitors in the background.
Oh, right. Yeah, this guy. Okay. This is another fun one. Yeah. He likes to climb all over this wall.
Yeah. We're actually not doing too bad here. Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, you are
That
making
actually went
really
really
good
well.
progress here.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that he didn't climb the monitors at all, that's
some good RNG
yeah,
right there.
that's a good fight right there. Okay, so first thing I want to do here is I want to get rid of the, we'll call them claw monkeys.
Okay.
Okay, so now I got rid of him to get the last bit of grunts in, and then now we get to deal with RNG mortars. Yay! 'Cause those are always fun.
Always a good time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this guy's not allowing me to.
I think the game capture, the game capture is froze.
Did it
Unfortunately.
really? Oh my gosh. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't hearing any music. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure something out here.
No worries. This is the world of live streaming. Stuff happens.
All right, let's. Okay, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and fix this. Let's see if we can get this. Games. Yeah. Okay. Apologies. I don't know why it's being finicky.
All good, all good. Just a moment, folks. We'll be back up and running in no time.
Please work with me. You can do it. I believe in you. No device.
While we're waiting for this to come back, chat, are there any of your favorite beat 'em ups from this era? Arcade, 16-bit? Love to hear it in the chat. Me personally, I'm all about Turtles in Time. I love that game. That's an arcade beat 'em up from way back.
Game.
Solid stuff. Yeah, absolutely. And this is another one of my favorite beat 'em ups because it's kind of a hidden gem. You don't see a lot of people talk about this one, but those who know of it are fond of it, and I'm definitely one of those. This is a great game.
Yeah, this was actually a childhood favorite of mine. I used to rent this a lot at the local video store. All right, good. We're back up and running. Oh my!
Back up?
Oh my God! I'm so sorry, everyone.
No worries. These things happen. Why? It was my
fault.
Yeah,
it was totally Duck's fault. All right.
Go. Just blame it on the commentator.
Yeah, why not? It's all the commentator's fault, right?
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay.
All right, I see Ninja back on screen.
Ooh, the Combat Tribes. That is a great game.
Oh, hey, I haven't heard of that.
Oh, dude, that's an arcade classic.
That's great. I'll have to check it out. See, this is one of the great things about Twitch and these speedrunning events is I learn something every time. I always find a new game or learn some fun fact about a game, something like that. Great community. All right, we are back up and running here. And we're still on stage, or we're on stage 4 now, right? Because we cleared 3. Yep. All right.
So these big guys here, usually it's just 2 punches, atomic drop, 2 punches, atomic drop, and they're dead. So.
There we go, easy. Yeah, that was fast. All right, so now we've got a little bit of a helicopter segment here.
Yeah.
The boss fight in this stage is pretty interesting as well. There's a lot going on, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Push him back, way back.
Way back. Putting them dashes to good use, yeah. So that's that dash kick. So in this game, as Ninja, you can either dash and he does like a shoulder charge thing, or you can come out of that dash into a kick, and you can see Mega kind of pushing people off screen with that kick. It gives him a little bit more movement with the enemies, kind of gives him a little more distance as he goes through.
So this jumping attack that I'm doing, you can do a standard attack. You can hold up and he goes higher, or you hold down, he goes lower angle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of little intricacies to this game. I didn't even realize until I found out you were speedrunning it, and I started looking into it so I could be a little more knowledgeable on commentary, but the move list for each character is actually fairly extensive in this game. It's not just like, here's your, 2 or 3 attack buttons and everybody's basically the same with maybe some movement speed changes and things like that.
Whiffing those
each
punches.
One of these guys have different moves, and yeah.
Okay, so the one thing we don't want this guy to do is go up on the balcony there. Okay, good. So, yeah, the first time he jumps on the balcony, he'll run over to the other side. The second time, chances are he's gonna summon like a satellite laser and, comes down from the heavens, and and that's a big waste of time when he does that. So that's something
another
you don't
one
want.
Yeah, there is a little bit of RNG involved in this one, but hey, solid run through that. Really, no major issues or anything there.
No, that was a good fight.
Solid.
Okay.
All right, so that marks the halfway point. We're into stage 5 now. Using some off-screen attacks here to, again, keep things in control. Just make sure we're not getting overwhelmed by a screen full of enemies here, especially as they start getting a little more dangerous, like with these robots. They take a few more hits. These are traditional classic Ninja Warriors. This is, this game when it came out for the Super Nintendo, I loved it. I loved everything about it. The selectable characters, the combat just feels really good, right? The button mashing, all that, it's just awesome.
I'm sorry, my alert went off again. So if y'all hear a loud incoming, that was me being raided. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
Oh my gosh. But, in a strange way, it's kind of fitting for this game. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's awesome and kind of a little embarrassing.
It happens. Good stuff.
Come on back.
So the first
section
cleared.
Alright. Once again, push him back, way back.
Yep. Keeping them off screen, keeping the action moving, clearing these screens really fast too. So that's good to see.
Okay. Paw monkeys, we're gonna keep them all together.
And scoot along. The dash actually is faster than just walking by quite a bit. So in spaces where the screen is empty, you'll see Mega using the dash too. Not necessarily to get any damage done, just to get moving.
There we go. That's some good damage. Alright.
It's such a subtle thing, but just noticing, like, when a group of 4 drops like that, if there's 1 on the left and 3 on the right, that you're grabbing that 1 on the left and throwing him into the crowd of the 3 on the right. grouping everybody up and causing a little bit of damage. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's best to keep everybody grouped up, so that way you're attacking everybody at once.
Right,
here
yeah,
we
you
have
don't to change
Jubei.
directions, risk getting hit in the back, anything like that.
Yeah.
A lot of this game, outside of the bosses, is crowd control.
Oh, darn it. Oh, Jubei. So, the story... So I have a little story about this. I originally started running Ninja Saviors, the remake of this game for the Nintendo Switch and PS4. Jubei was the biggest run killer in that game. Because because what you can do on this version, you can't really do on that one. So it's like, oh, you can't attack him right away, so he's got like 2 seconds of iframes. You know, that's probably an exaggeration, but and you just can't hit him. So
right, yeah,
that's just easy pickings for him to get back at you.
Yeah, a boss like that, if too many iframes, he's got a lot of mobility. You saw him kind of just warp away from Mega and then do that AoE attack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really got to stay on that guy, otherwise he's just gonna destroy you with those AoEs.
Yeah, so, and if he becomes a problem, the best thing to do is just walk up to him and just atomic drop him.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna keep everybody to the left. Again, the whole crowd control bit.
Yep. Yeah, now we got everybody on the same side.
Yep.
It's just about throwing punches.
We're gonna have 2 robots here. These robots can be really finicky to deal with as well. We're gonna end them with atomic drops.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 atomic drop will take those out.
All right, here's your favorite battle. We go against the Daft Punk twins.
Yeah, that's right. It's time to see what Daft Punk's been up to. I do love this battle. It's interesting that it's a little, asymmetrical. You've got 2 enemies doing different things. It's really tricky if you're not a speedrunner. This is one fight that gave me all kinds of issues, but we're going to watch Mega just destroy these guys. See?
Oh, that went better than I expected it to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they just went over to the same side right off the bat.
So yeah, when I start the match, or start the fight, I usually hold left so I get the guy on the right to jump over to the left. And then, then try, do your best to keep them together.
Right, I was going to ask, strategy on this right out of the gate has to be to get them on the same side of the screen, because if you get surrounded by these 2, oof.
Yeah.
That was a fast run, though. Well done. Those guys are gone. Moving
Okay,
right
so here we are in the last stage dealing with mortars. This is probably the worst of the. I did not want to do that, but okay.
Yeah, not exactly easy to dodge as a giant, like 8-foot tall ninja, but.
Oh, of course not.
Sure, we'll get through it.
Oh my gosh, that probably was the smoothest section I've had in a long time.
Yeah, this has been a very good run. We've been getting really good luck with the RNG, just cruising right through it. Inputs are on point here.
Yeah, no, it sucks that we had that little hiccup on my capture, but overall, this run has been pretty darn good.
Yeah, this has been solid. Moving right along to this, not quite the last boss. There is another stage after this one, but we are closing in on the end of the game here.
So yeah, they made a lot of changes from this game to Ninja Saviors.
Yeah, that's one I obviously I love this game, so I wanted to check that out on the Switch. haven't picked it up quite yet, but that is definitely on my short list. If you're into beat 'em ups at all, I can't recommend this one enough. I know we've been singing its praises all day, but it is really solid. Mega's making it look easier than it is. It is a really awesome game. Alright, so before we get to that boss, there's going to be some more low-level enemies. These little guys are quick. The ones in the jumpsuits with the spiky hair.
Yeah.
They can be really fast if you let them get out of control, so Mega's going to be keeping his eyes out for those.
Yeah, they can, just like anything else, they can either be really easy to deal with, or they will just be an absolute nightmare. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And again, sorry for the alerts. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Greatly appreciate it.
Ah, that's great.
Oh, Mr. Suspenders, no. I'm sorry, but Ninja don't play that.
Nope, not having that. You're not locked in here with them. They're locked in here with you.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna walk over to the center. Just the
some of these speedy ones.
Yeah.
They're tough too. They take a few hits.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Guess we're gonna have to use the bomb. Didn't want to, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. That's okay. The way I want to start this fight is, a couple punches and atomic drops.
Yep. It's all about getting that early damage in.
Yeah.
If you let these bosses run a little bit in the early fight, they will just, they'll take advantage and you're going to have a real rough time. So early damage, staying on them, super important.
So you can kind of manipulate how he attacks. This is not how I wanted this to go. Okay, I can make this work.
Alright, here we go with this guy.
Okay, we're gonna finish with a bomb. So yeah, you can kind of manipulate his attacks if you stand a little bit after he gets up. So he goes for a head strike. But you just crouch that and just, punch, atomic drop, and just keep doing that. And that's probably the best way to manipulate him into getting heavy attacks on him.
Yeah, that's a really good call, because this boss can be particularly dangerous. He has an unblockable grab. That, again, if you get caught in this and you kind of get in a cycle between the boss and the lower level enemies in there, it can get messy real fast.
Mm-hmm.
But that was cleared super well and quick. We're on to the last stage now. I always thought the final fight in this game was super inventive, the way they kind of structured it. It's not your traditional just beat up the boss until he's dead kind of thing.
Right.
So that's really cool.
Oh, they wouldn't let me attack. Okay. Alright. That's how they say, they won't let me attack. Gee, it's like I want to kill them or something. Okay, yeah.
Oh, come on, let me attack.
Come on, you know you want these fists.
Yeah.
Come on now. Okay, we're gonna bring them. So I'm gonna keep the android over here. Okay. We'll get two of these guys. Punch,
see a lot of
atomic drop.
ducking punches on these bigger guys, because if Mega lets him get too close and he's standing up, they're going to do throws, and it's a huge time waster, and they do a decent bit of damage. So those low punches, super important against those bigger guys.
Yeah, you're more than likely safe to do crouching punches than standing punches.
Right.
Because, example, the guy that's kicking me in the leg.
just doing some off-screen damage here, and then on to the next.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna want this health.
Yeah, it is important to have a little bit of health going into that final battle, because again, it's an untraditional fight. There's a little bit of RNG in how enemies spawn and attack and move and things like that. A lot of concentration needed in that final battle.
Actually, so what I want the health for is this section here. This is the enemy gauntlet, where I'm basically going against every enemy that I've come across. Yeah,
this part of the game, like Mega said, a bit of a gauntlet here to the final boss. We're gonna see a lot of returning enemies and some interesting combat situations, but again, keeping everybody over to one side of the screen is gonna be helpful here. Critical, I would say.
This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad.
Okay. You got this, man.
Okay. That was rough. That was really rough.
Yeah, now we just got to deal with Ronald McDonald Bot and friends, and be good. I noticed that in chat earlier. I forgot who said Ronald McDonald Bot, but that made me laugh.
Nice.
TKTZ. Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
That was great. Yeah.
That's clever. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd never thought of it, but yeah, red hair, yellow jumpsuit, fits the mold.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my last bit of health, and I'm gonna grab that. Okay,
yep,
come on.
Gearing up. So here we go. Here's one of those bosses. The boss from the first level is now just showing up as a normal enemy.
Okay, that's it, and here we are in the final boss.
Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to be as quiet as possible. Like I said, this fight does require a little concentration, as it doesn't exactly play out the same every time you play it. There's a little bit of strategy, a little bit of RNG to deal with. But it's a fun fight. Definitely one that's really memorable from this era. You don't see a lot like this.
Okay, these guys are being cowards, and I don't like it. You, over here.
All right, here we go. So the idea here is he's not hitting the boss directly. He's going to be stunning enemies and throwing them into the boss like that. So you can see why enemy placement, where they spawn, where they move, things like that can really play havoc on a run. We're also going to get these light beams here. He's got to avoid those. They do cause damage and knockback, just like on the enemies there.
Oh, that was silly of me to go for that guy first. That was so silly of me. Like, why would you do that? All right, and time.
And time.
All right.
There we go. So, yeah, that last fight is super impressive. Being able to keep eyes on all the light beams and not only dealing with the enemies, but choosing which one is best to throw, that kind of stuff. Just solid all around.
My timer's still going, but yeah. So really, if you guys, anybody that wants to play this, I highly recommend it, and I encourage anyone that wants to learn how to run this to, please do so. Please let me know. I'd be happy to help in any way that I can. Again, apologies about the capture device. That definitely killed a good minute there, but thank you all for the GGs. I hope you guys enjoyed this run. Let's stop the timer. Yeah, this is probably one of the easiest pure speed runs that you could do. So if you're just getting into speed running and don't want to learn anything that involves glitches or skips or anything like that. This is a perfect game for that.
Absolutely, and I will vouch for advice from Mega. This guy got me through Mega Man X for the first time. That was quite a journey. So yeah, great run today, Mega. That was super impressive. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Not sure about trying to run the game, but how about a League of Killer Ninja Robot Street Fighting? I'm okay. I'm down for that.
Hey, yeah, that sounds cool.
I'm down for that. All right. Well, Dux, thank you so much again for, being here with me, commentating this. I'm glad you were able to take the time to join me on this. This is a lot of fun.
Anytime. Always good hanging out with you, and I love Ninja Warriors. I mean, this game is brilliant. So anytime. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to take a quick minute break, and I will be back with something completely different. I'm going to be running Super Bowling.
Yeah.
Weird as that sounds. But,
that's awesome.
All right, so we'll be back in just a minute.